Hey everyone, welcome to The Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here today because we're tackling what is easily one of the most defining topics of our generation. We're breaking down V-Link's comprehensive guide on the whole artificial intelligence landscape as we look toward 2026. We're going to cut right through the noise, look directly at the data, and really understand what this technology means for our businesses, our careers, and, well, our future.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap for today. 1. Demystifying artificial intelligence. 2. AI across industries in 2026. 3. Navigating ethical AI challenges. 4. Adapting to the future. And 5. Building responsible AI solutions.
Section 1. Demystifying artificial intelligence, or separating sci-fi from reality. So at its absolute core, AI is just a branch of computer science that aims to create intelligent agents that can reason, learn, and act autonomously. But the crucial part to remember here is that bit about mimicking human cognitive functions. AI is literally programmed to simulate how we, as humans, solve problems, learn from our environment, and make decisions. Now, what's really interesting about this is the stark contrast between the AI we use every single day and the kind of AI we see in, Hollywood movies. What we actually have right now is narrow AI, also known as weak AI. It's trained on massive amounts of data to do highly specific tasks with incredible accuracy, like facial recognition on your phone or sorting your spam folder. On the flip side, general AI, or strong AI, is completely hypothetical right now. That would be a machine with true human-level adaptability, able to learn literally any intellectual task. We're just not there yet.
And while it feels like AI just exploded out of nowhere overnight, the concept itself is ancient. People have been captivated by the idea of intelligent machines since ancient Greek and Egyptian myths about automatons. Fast forward to 1950, Alan Turing proposes his famous Turing test. But the reason we're experiencing this massive AI boom right now, today, it's entirely fueled by modern advancements. We've got huge surges in computing power, super sophisticated machine learning algorithms, and an absolute explosion of big data. It's like a giant puzzle that's finally come together.
Section 2. AI across industries in 2026. The $267 billion revolution.
$267 billion. That is the projected global market value of AI by 2027. It's almost hard to wrap your head around. This isn't just some fun new app. The financial scale here is absolutely immense. It's silently working behind the scenes, powering our global economy, and making everything faster, more efficient, and way more predictive.
And we're seeing this in action today across pretty much every major sector. Let's blast through these. In healthcare, AI is analyzing things like mammograms to catch diseases early, which is literally saving lives. Over in finance, algorithms are crunching massive data sets to catch fraud and drive algorithmic trading. In manufacturing, it's predicting exactly when factory equipment will break down, saving huge amounts of downtime. And agriculture, AI is actually analyzing satellite imagery to assess crop health and optimize yields. It is completely revolutionizing how we operate today.
So the crucial point is, as we look ahead, the conversation has to shift. The future of AI has to be green. By 2026, carbon-aware AI is expected to be a standard, board-level key performance indicator. Because let's be real, AI requires massive amounts of energy. That makes ESG, environmental, social, and governance integration, an absolute necessity if we're going to keep moving forward.
So how do enterprises actually pull that off? To put that into perspective, companies are going to have to manage a strict compute budget to hit those net zero goals. That means stepping back from those massive, energy-hungry general-purpose models for just everyday business tasks. Instead, they're pivoting to task-specific models. These specialized tools can do the job using just 1/100th of the computing power, giving us super energy-efficient inference. It's all about using the right size tool for the job to protect the environment.
Section 3. Navigating ethical AI challenges, or the dark side of the revolution.
I have to stop and ask you directly. When you look at how fast all of this is moving, do you worry about the dark side? We really have to slow down for a second here, because weaving unchecked power into the fabric of our daily lives requires incredibly careful consideration.
The source material actually highlights some severe ethical considerations we can't ignore. First up, job displacement and major workforce disruption as more tasks get automated. Second is algorithmic bias. If AI learns from biased data, it's going to accidentally discriminate in real-world scenarios, like loan approvals or hiring. Then you have deepfakes, those hyper-realistic videos spreading dangerous misinformation. And finally, the really alarming rise of autonomous weapons. Machines making life-or-death battlefield decisions without human input. It's a lot to take in. Compounding all of this is what's known as the black box problem. As these AI algorithms get more and more complex, it gets incredibly difficult to understand exactly how they arrive at their decisions. It's a literal black box. Data goes in, a decision comes out, but the process inside is completely opaque. Just think about that. How comfortable are you with a machine making a critical choice about your health, your finances, or your freedom, when even the people who built it can't fully trace its logic?
Section 4. Adapting to the future. The future of work.
Let's move to Gen Z and see how this builds a path forward for us. With all this disruption, how do we actually fit into this wild landscape? While some jobs will fade out, totally new ones are going to emerge. First, you have to focus on lifelong learning and continuous upskilling. Second, lean hard into what makes you human. Develop human-centric skills like critical thinking, creativity, and empathy. AI can crunch numbers, but it cannot truly empathize. And third, prepare for a highly flexible workforce filled with freelancing and portfolio careers.
Section 5. Building responsible AI solutions. Transparency and trust.
So we know how people can adapt, but what about the tech itself? Remember that terrifying black box problem? Well, actually, scratch that. It's not unfixable. The solution is explainable AI, or XAI. These are techniques specifically aimed at making AI models totally transparent and understandable. It allows humans to actually trace the steps and see exactly how and why a system arrived at a specific decision. Accountability is key here.
And that feeds perfectly into the core philosophy here, human-centered AI. This is the idea that AI should be designed to augment our human capabilities, not replace them. It means building systems with human well-being, values, and social good as the absolute foundation, rather than just an afterthought.
And V-Link, the team behind today's guide, applies these exact standards in the real world. They combine deep expertise in diverse AI technologies with an intense, uncompromising focus on human-centered design. They have a deep commitment to mitigating algorithmic bias and protecting data privacy, all while using an agile development process to get these responsible solutions out there effectively. It proves that innovation and ethics absolutely can and must coexist.
And this brilliantly illustrates our main takeaway today. To quote the source directly, "The future of AI is not predetermined. We must shape how this powerful technology will impact our world as a society. We are not just passive observers along for the ride. We actually have agency in this."
So I want to leave you with this final thought. As you look at this $267 billion revolution unfolding, with all its incredible promise and all its serious perils, how will you help shape AI into a force for positive change? Whether it's the skills you learn, the conversations you have, or the businesses you build, the future of AI really is in our hands. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and keep learning.